The 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In a few moments, we'll be sending you out to Portland as the Trailblazers go up against the New Orleans Pelicans. Well, for New Orleans, the season hasn't started the way they had expected it to and have come up against some very difficult matchups. Still plenty of time, of course, to make adjustments, and tonight's game will be another opportunity to try to build that confidence this team needs. And as we take a few moments here, Shaq, the term basketball IQ is constantly thrown around these days. What exactly is meant by that? Because I don't have it.
Ernie, I have no
IQ.
idea. You know, you can be smarter than me if you want to. You can be a Rhodes Scholar, but you know what I will do to you. Doesn't necessarily mean you make good decisions on the basketball court. Basketball IQ, that term is overrated.
Maybe
Ernie.
Kenny has an answer to this one.
Well, I think most people, when they first hear about it, they're talking about seeing the floor, having the ability to operate in the flow of the game and understand the time and score relationship. That's what a basketball IQ is. Like not taking a three-point shot with 24 seconds on the shot clock when you're up 9.
Not fouling a jump shoot.
Yeah, that's basketball IQ.
Okay, thank you. Kevin Harlan has a very high basketball IQ. Shaq has it too.
The Pelicans are looking to defeat their Western Conference rival going into this game. Welcome, everybody. Glad you decided to spend your Thursday night with us here at 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. Back in Portland, the Trailblazers kick off the beginning of a homestand. 6th game of the season for them, and when you're 4-1 already, you've got a good feeling about each game.
Yeah, and when you look at Portland, every NBA season, there's always going to be some big surprises in store. And I think this season, they'd have to be considered one of the biggest of them all.
Yeah, they sure are. I mean, you don't find many experts who are willing to predict anywhere near.
Changes for New Orleans. Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. And Thomas subbed in for Eric Gordon. So for New Orleans right now, the big men are Anderson and Davis. Thomas is out there with Holiday, and it's Evans in at the small forward. There's Thomas with the 3. The basket good off the assist from Evans.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
Plumlee with a screen on Holiday. Here's Bayless. Over in the corner, Lillard. And Davis sends it back.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Count that one. Holiday's got his second basket. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Pelicans.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too. The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Pelicans shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And the shot is good.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Thomas dishes to Plumlee. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Thomas. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And also his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Dante Cunningham's checked in for New Orleans. And here is Thomas. There's the screen. Cardona. He's guarded by Thomas. That doesn't go either for Thomas.
I'm all right with him taking that shot close to the hoop, but really not from long range.
Here's Bayless. He nails it, and we're tied up.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Johnson with it. Lillard picks him up. Johnson kicks to Thomas. Thomas with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Portland on defense. To the paint. Here's Cardona. And taken away by Johnson. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Thomas with another miss. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Here's Lillard. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
And at the charity stripe a season ago, he didn't miss many. 90% on the year.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Thomas passes to Johnson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Kicks to Cunningham. And there's the feed to Anderson. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the three ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Now Lillard. He had 28 points in the win against Minnesota.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
From deep. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's all tied. And now a chance to hear from point guard Damian Lillard as he explains his stoic demeanor on the floor.
I was taught to, never let anybody see how you feel. I kind of just embraced it, for my entire...
I would say, Clark, we probably shouldn't expect to see Lillard starring in any reality shows about his personal life.
I think that would be accurate. I mean, Lillard is a young man who is all about taking care of his business and doing what he needs to be doing. I mean, his reality is trying to live up to the expectations for him in Portland.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they blocked or altered.
Well, how about this? A lot of side out for them the way they swatted shots away. That's a volleyball term, by the way, folks.
Yeah, or handball.
Or handball.
Yeah, either one of the two. They're knocking a lot away.
Yeah.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Gordon the off guard with Evans at the 3. Kyle O'Quinn out there with Davis. And it's Thomas in at the 1 spot. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Brooke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Kings was superb. He had 12 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
And making connections is always good in any business, and the NBA is no different. From what I've heard, Clark, Freak has done a good job of reaching out to his peers all over the NBA.
I think that's an example of Freak.
Simmons, almost entirely new group here for Portland. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Davis. Ilyasova comes in for Moniunas. Thomas checked in for Al Farouk Aminu. And Lillard subbed in for Jared Bayless. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Anderson, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Cunningham comes in for Anthony Davis. Tyler Johnson, he's checked in for Gordon. And Thomas subbed in for Drew Holiday.
The ball and stick it too much.
Thomas dishes to Evans. Back to Thomas. Fires the 3. 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Thomas with another miss.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Lillard attacking, and that one's good. Lillard's got 25 points in the game.
Scoring well here at the midway point, and now they're starting to put some distance between them.
Well, offensively, they just continue to roll. I mean, they're padding that lead bit by bit as a result.
Thomas against Lillard. Cunningham kicks to Johnson. And again, no good by New Orleans.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Lillard with no one around. Here's Plumlee. It's hauled in by Thomas.
Boy, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half. Lillard against Thomas. The Trailblazers haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. And the first one at the line is good.
Damian Lillard.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. Here's Anderson. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Anderson's got 8 points. Lillard from outside.
Yo, look to